Sophia, where's Mommy? Where's your sister?
We're next door in the bedroom.
I want Mommy and you and your sister under the bed now. Tell her I'm coming. Tell her to grab the AK. Now, go!
Okay, love you.
Think of yourself in a situation in which you're sound asleep, you've got your gun next to you, and one of your family members comes to you, or even you hear something go peep in the night. What are you going to do? You have to think so quickly. As a matter of fact, during the 10 or 12 drills I did practicing with this Marksman, which I'm so proud to bring to you, I'm so excited about, because I personally had the privilege of designing it with the owner of Powertac. This light green laser under the rail combination is spectacular. But think of what you would do and if you have the right equipment. The equipment is everything. You might say, I've got a light on my rail, or I have a laser on my rail, or I have a good light and laser on my rail. But can your fingers function it properly? Can your mind think quick enough to make it function properly? And that is what this is all about. I'm so proud to bring to you the Powertac Marksman. 18 months in the making. Myself and the owner of Powertac designed this together. And he asked me, he said, Tom, I need your input. As a gun owner myself and as a guy who shoots a lot, he said, I need you to tell us how to design the best under the rail light laser there is, so if somebody's in a situation where they're woken up in the middle of the night or for whatever reason has to utilize a light and laser to self-defend themselves and save their life, will they remember all the functions? Can their fingers reach all the different functions? And that's what we're going to talk about in this video, and you're going to want one of these. The Powertac Marksman. First of all, let me show you something really cool on how easy it is to assemble to your gun, how to put it on your gun. And then I'm going to show you some highlights of it because, to tell you the truth, I personally designed this thing. I'm very proud of it. To put it on the gun, well, let me just put it down here. Tammy's here with me. Look at this right here. You see now, this screw here is loose. It goes on any Picatinny or NATO rail, any rail under your gun. Okay, this happens to be an FN 45. We got a Glock 19 here also. Any gun with a rail, any semi-automatic with a rail, you're good to go, or even a revolver. It's designed for a semi-automatic. It's designed for your fingers, whether you're righty or lefty, to reach all the functions, and it's designed by me so it's simple to use. And it's designed with a green laser to go over 150 yards, 164 yards to be exact. We'll go outside here in a moment. But let me show you this. I mean, I thought of everything. Okay, now see how this is? See the screw? You put it on the rail. It's got tension. It's high quality. So you just simply put it on your gun, and then you push it down, and you're good to go. See, just like that. Okay? Then you take your screwdriver. Got a Leatherman here. Trying to get my hand out of the way. And then you tighten it up. Let me tighten it up here. My idea of the perfect light and laser for all of us is something that is easy to, first of all, turn on, turn off, put on the gun, have batteries CR123s that are rechargeable. We'll talk about that in a moment. But more importantly, to zero in, and for those of you who are new, that means to align it. So I'm going to show you how to do this, align it right exactly to your sights. Let's start off with a very simple function. Now I'm right-handed, see here? So I'm going to use my left hand. So it's ambi. See, this is the right side of the Marksman, and the left side is identical. So it doesn't matter if you're righty or lefty. But this is what we're going to focus on right here. Please zoom in here, Tammy, really close. Okay, see this silver this little knob here extending out, okay? What we want to do is understand how that works. And I wanted it to be simple because in a nanosecond, in an emergency, you're not going to want to fumble around. And I thought about bringing competition lights here and comparing this to other companies. But I don't think that's fair because this is so superior in the way it was thought out. You don't want to be flipping paddles up and down. You're not going to remember in a split second when people are pounding on your door with shotguns. So with that said, this silver part here that protrudes out, okay? You turn it to the left. It's going to be light only. How do you turn it on? You flick this up. Now, you can reach it with your finger. So I'm righty, I can reach it with my finger. And that was important to me. And this is a big gun. Yeah, I'm going to put on a Glock 19 here in a moment and show you it's really easy to reach on a smaller gun. This is a big gun. This is a 45 that holds 14, 15 rounds. Massive gun. But still, I can easily reach the function. So, and then this function here, all with my index finger. To the left is light only. Flick it up. I got light only. Now, I know there's a lot of people who say, you don't want to give your position away. You do want to give your position away and then shoot when you can see the bad guy. That's not what this video is all about. I'm not into getting into tactical situations and what to do in hallways with bad guys pointing shotguns down your face. I'm trying to tell you, this is for a way for you to see who the bad guy is and then get a laser on him. So now it's on the left, right? If you want the light and green laser, which we know the green is the higher end laser. We're going to go outside here in a moment. Like I said, it goes to the middle. Okay, right there in the middle, you got light and laser. All the way to the right is laser only. 3 functions. Now, if you want to flicker, in the middle is the most common. Light, laser. If you want to flicker it, you can flicker it. Okay, kind of like a strobe. It's not designed to be a strobe. It's designed to be a light and laser and to see your target, hit your target, and shoot your target. So to turn it off, you push it down. To turn it on, you push it up. With that said, 550 lumens, very easy to change functions. Now, the temperature that you might live in could vary. And I know from my online store, which this product is on, my online store, ArmoryExpressOutlet.com. The link is below, and I'll tell you how to acquire one of these. I have customers throughout the world and living in temperatures in Alaska and throughout the world where it gets cold. So this will function in pretty much any temperature that a human being can live. Don't worry about being too cold or too hot. This is high-end, high technology. As far as the distance, 165 yards. So it's like a football field and a half. As far as the price, competition sells similar products like this for $500-$600. What was important to me was keeping the price down. $300. Plus, what was important to me was every single time you have to change the battery, you just unscrew this and you put your new CR123 in there, and you do not have to re-zero the gun in. Realign it. With that said, let me show you how to align your laser to your sights. It comes with this little tool, which any Leatherman has, or you can get this at Home Depot, but it does come with it, a little teeny screwdriver, a hex screwdriver. And on the bottom of the Marksman, there's screw there, right there. Please zoom in, Tammy, thank you. And what you want to do is in the dark, get about 20 feet away from a target, pointed at anything in the room. You screw it to the right and left, and from the bottom, it's going to go up and down the laser, so you get it perfect. Then on the other side of the gun, there's another screw here, very simple to get this aligned, to get it right on target for whatever gun you have. You take your little tool, right, left, goes left, right. Once it's aligned, it's always aligned on your gun, because this never has to come off your gun again, even if you switch batteries. So what was important to me was that one finger can control all of your functions. One finger can go from light only, light laser, or laser only. One finger can turn it on and off. Just that simple. Changing the battery will not change the zeroing in or alignment of your sights, which on all other attachments for light lasers on the rail have been heckling me for years. It drives me crazy that every time I got to change a battery, I put it on. It's not easy to adjust and get it back all aligned back up again on sight. This eliminates that. Another thing that bothered me about CR123 products, of course, it's one of the best batteries made. You can't use AA or AAA or anything, like D batteries. They're too big, or cheesy batteries. We want 18650s or we want CR123s in our high-end electronics, or in this case, in this Marksman. So I said, let's get a rechargeable CR123. And here we go. We have it. And I recommend only using the Powertac rechargeable CR123s. So I put a package deal together to make it simple. You're going to want two batteries. One that's always in your flashlight, so your gun's always ready to go. It's always powered up, ready to go. As soon as you start to see it dim out, and I can't give it the exact hours. It goes for hours and hours and hours. But as soon as you start to see it to dim out a little bit, you take the old one out, you charge it up, you put your new one in out here through the front, and you get a brand new charged battery, and you're done. And your older one's charging up a couple of hours, you get another one fully charged, ready to go. So the whole package, I just said, let's make it affordable, $325 out the door. Now, $325 to a lot of people, they might say, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money for a light laser. But I tell you what, you sit in that room when your family's in jeopardy, or you're out and about and you can holster this, of course. You're going to have to get a custom holster. If you want to, I will. I'll put my link below. If you have a gun that has a rail and you need a special holster for it, I now own my own leather factory, so therefore we can make a holster for any gun you own, no matter what it is, So this fits into your holster. And so your sidearm has got your light and laser ready to go. And here with this, just watch this video over and over again. If you own one and you buy one, on your left hand side, light only. In the middle, light laser. On the right, laser only. And to go up is how you turn it on, and to go down is how you turn it off. It's that simple. Let's go outside right now and shoot long distance. I did it once earlier tonight, and it's totally amazing. I want to go look at the palm trees out back. Let's go do that right now and shoot about, we're going to go about 200 yards out with this. And I got to say this, when I was at the 6 Hour Academy training recently, I did hit a 1 foot square steel target at 100 yards. So, with a pistol, you can hit 100 yards out, a headshot. And I'm not saying it's that easy, and it happens all the time, but at least you got the laser to help you and assist you. And if, by the way, if you have any impairment with your eyes, you wear glasses, you don't see all that well, a light and laser it's important to save your life in your home. Please keep that in mind. I'm trying to save lives here. Self-defense. Let's go outside right now and see what this green laser can do. It's kind of cool. Let's do it right now. So you live outside in the wilderness, or anything bad happens outside, whether it's close distance or in this case 100, 150 yards, 200 yards out, you need to see what you're shooting at, where the bad guys are. I'm going to turn this on right now. I know you can't see anything right now. I've got the FN45. I hear some bad guys back there in the trees. I turn my right finger up, light only. Now this 550 lumens will blind someone if they're within 20 feet of you. I am talking blind. Now, since we're two-handed, you can either use your right finger or left. You put this silver button that I showed you earlier to the middle, you got light laser. Or maybe you just want laser. Now look at that green laser. That's a long distance. Let's go here, Tammy, let's go way far away. Look up there. You see that tree? There's the camera. I don't know if the camera catches that. That's about 300 yards away. It's kind of against the law to shoot a laser up in the sky, so I don't want to really do that because of commercial jets. But look at that. You see that? As I go across my yard, look at that laser. So here's the total package. The Marksman on a Glock 19. And this is the platform I decided to start to design this product on. It was designed off of a Glock 19, and then we manufactured it so it could fit onto any gun with a rail. What I decided to do for this video is to make it easy for you when you acquire it and purchase it. First of all, these are in stock. They ship within 24 hours of you purchasing it. That's number one. Number two, I want you to have the rechargeable batteries, the CR123s that are recommended for this flashlight, made exclusively by us at Powertac. And I want you to have the charger. One thing I want to point out with the charger is you charge one battery at a time, not two. Don't line up two in a row. You charge one battery at a time. And the whole package out the door is normally $295. Call it $300 normally for the flashlight and green laser, and then extra money for the charger, and extra money for the rechargeable CR123s, which will last a lifetime. $325 out the door. The link is below to buy it. We'll ship it to you within 24 hours in a business day. And I hope this saves lives, and I hope this helps you. That's what this is all about. And it's premiering at SHOT Show. I'm very proud of this. Thank you. My name is Tom. Please share the video on your Facebook. Please thumb up the video. And please understand the rights we have as Americans to conceal a gun properly, to get trained, and to be law-abiding citizens. Let's do things right. That's what this channel's been focused on since day one, in teaching ethics and morals. And may God bless America and all of us. My name is Tom, checking out. Bye-bye.